Yes, good morning, ma. Now today let us see few more theorems, ma, especially in the continuation. Theorem number 11 now we are going to do, ma. Yes, theorem number 11 statement is if limit Sn is equal to L and limit Tn is equal to L dash, then prove that limit Sn plus Tn is equal to L plus L dash. This is your statement. But this same condition in the examination they may give in terms of convergent word also. Here we have in terms of limit, ma. They may give in convergent, ma. That statement also now I am going to give, ma. If sequence Sn is converges to L and sequence Tn is converges to L dash, then prove that sequence Sn plus Tn is converges to L plus L dash. This is your statement, right? If sequence Sn is converges to L and sequence Tn is converges to L dash, then prove that sequence Sn plus Tn is converges to L plus L dash. Basically, meaning of this statement is complete outlook of this statement is the sum of two convergent sequences again convergence, ma, right? Whenever we can take two convergent sequences, ma, their addition means sum is also again what, ma? Convergent. That is your above statement, ma. Theoretically we have to show it, ma. For that here two conditions available. I will take this, ma. In the examination if they can give second statement, take these two things, ma, right? I will proceed for here, ma, right? I want to take two limit conditions, ma. First given limit condition I am proceeding here, ma. Given that limit Sn as n tends to infinity is equal to L, right? Then by the definition of limit of the sequence, what we have, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m1 belongings to z plus, because here two limit conditions available. I will define one condition at one positive integer m1 and other condition at another positive integer m2, ma. That's why we taken here what, ma? There exists m1 belongs to z plus such that mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon by 2. For our convenience we are taking instead of epsilon, for all n is greater than or equal to m1, let it be this is relation number 1, ma, right? Now take a second given condition also. Given that, what is that second condition, ma? Limit Tn as n tends to infinity is equal to L dash. Then by the definition of limit of the sequence, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m2 belongings to z plus such that mod Tn minus L dash is less than epsilon by 2 for all n is greater than or equal to m2. Let this be number 2, ma. In the next step, ma, I want to combine these two relations. For that we need common positive integer for both conditions, ma. Where you get common positive integer, ma? At maximum of m1 and m2. Already in the previous case I explained, ma. I mean, let us take m is maximum of m1 and m2. At that m you can combine these two relations, ma. For that cause, in the next step let us take m is equal to small m is equal to maximum of m1 comma m2, ma. Right? You can now use this in relation number 1 and 2, means according to this m from 1 and 2 implies what we have, ma? For each epsilon greater than 0 there exists common area, ma, m belongings to z plus such that mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon by 2 and mod Tn minus L dash is less than epsilon by 2 for all n is greater than or equal to m. Like this we can combine both relations at m, right? After that, once go through your required condition ma. What is your required area ma? Mana required area entama. We have to show this limit is this ma. To prove this limit is this, it is sufficient to show that for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongings to z plus such that mod Tn plus Sn minus of L plus L dash is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. If we can show this condition ma, we say limit of this is this ma. But to show this condition I want to use relation number 3 ma. In that already we got these relations ma. Whenever you can use relation number 3 ma, these conditions already exist ma. So here what we have to show ma, according to number 3, it is sufficient to show that mod Sn plus Tn minus L plus L dash is less than epsilon ma. For that cause, in the next step I am going to consider mod Sn plus Tn minus of L plus L dash ma. I mean, in the next step let us consider modulus of Sn plus Tn minus of L plus L dash. If you can show this is less than epsilon by using relation number 3, that completes your total work. From that you say limit of this is this ma, right? Yes, let us take this ma. And here I want to take combinations. Sn I am combining with L, Tn I am combining with L dash due to this relation ma, right? I mean, this you can write as modulus Sn minus L is one pair ma, plus Tn minus L dash is other one. I mean, that relation I am going to write like this. This relation I am going to write like this, nothing change ma. Let us take this is A and this is B ma. You know mod A plus B is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B ma, right? So that you can write this is less than or equal to mod Sn minus L plus mod Tn minus L dash. Any problem is there ma? Emani inconvenience unda ma? Due to what reason ma? Since here clear reason I am writing. Mod A plus B is always less than or equal to mod A plus mod B. That condition we used here ma, right? Due to that this is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B ma, right? But already from relation number 3, this is less than epsilon by 2, this is less than epsilon by 2. So that this less than or equal to becomes strictly less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 for all n is greater than or equal to m. Since from relation number 3, once see relation number 3 easily you can understand. But epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 is what ma? Strictly less than epsilon. Here to get strictly less than epsilon, we adjusted here epsilon by 2 ma. But actual meaning is the what here ma? This should be less comparing with a least positive real number, and this is also less comparing with a least positive real number ma. I mean, at last you got this is less than epsilon. Now I am going to recollect all the conditions ma. That is, for each epsilon greater than 0, we use this now. For each epsilon greater than 0, there exists m belongings to z plus such that mod Sn plus Tn minus of L plus L dash is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. From this what do you say ma? Therefore, limit Sn plus Tn as n tends to infinity is equal to what ma? L plus L dash. Limit Sn plus Tn is equal to L plus L dash. Whenever limit Sn is L and limit Tn is L dash, we proved limit Sn plus Tn as n tends to infinity is what ma? L plus L dash ma. This completes your above condition ma, right? This gives what property ma? These addition or sum of two convergent sequences again convergent ma. రెండు కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకొని యాడ్ చేస్తే వచ్చే న్యూ సీక్వెన్స్ కూడా ఏమవుతుందమ్మా? అగైన్ కన్వర్జెన్స్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కండిషన్ మా, రైట్? దిస్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ యువర్ థీరమ్ నెంబర్ 11 మా, రైట్? ఇన్ ద సిమిలర్ వే లెట్ us go for థీరమ్ నెంబర్ 12 మా. ఇందులోనే చిన్న మోడిఫికేషన్ చేస్తాను ఫర్ థీరమ్ నెంబర్ 12 మా. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇఫ్ లిమిట్ Sn ఈక్వల్ టు L అండ్ లిమిట్ Tn ఈక్వల్ టు L డాష్, then prove that limit Sn minus Tn is equal to L minus L dash. Otherwise you can write this as, if sequence Sn is converges to L and sequence Tn is converges to L dash, then prove that sequence Sn minus Tn is converges to L minus L dash. What is the meaning of this property, ma? The difference of two convergent sequence again convergence, ma. రెండు కన్వర్జెన్స్ సీక్వెన్సెస్ తీసుకొని అగైన్ డిఫరెన్స్ మీన్స్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ చేస్తే వచ్చే న్యూ సీక్వెన్స్ కూడా ఏమవుతుందమ్మా, అగైన్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి కన్వర్జెన్స్ మా. దట్ మీన్స్ ది డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ టూ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్సెస్ అగైన్ కన్వర్జెంట్. దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ అబోవ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ మీనింగ్ మా. వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో దిస్ థియరిటికల్లీ మా. ఎగ్జామ్లో ఇలా అడగవచ్చు, ఇలా అడగవచ్చు, ఎక్కువ మట్టుకైతే ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంటే అడుగుతున్నారమ్మా, రైట్? ఫర్ దట్ మా అప్ టు హియర్ నో చేంజ్ ఎట్ ఆల్. దీస్ ఆర్ గివెన్ కండిషన్స్ మా. From that you get these two conditions ma. To combine this you have to take maximum of m1 m2 ma. That is we are taking m. At that m define these two things, like that you can combine your relations 1 and 2 ma, right? Up to here no change ma. Up to relation number 3 nothing change is there ma. You can now come on to required condition. What we have to show ma? We have to show limit of this is equal to this. But by the definition of limit, when do you say this limit is this ma? If you can show for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongs to z plus such that mod Sn minus Tn minus of L minus L dash is less than epsilon, then we say this limit is what ma? This. Understood or not? For that cause, in the next step let us consider modulus of Sn minus Tn minus of L minus L dash. If you can show this is less than epsilon ma, that completes your total work ma. ఇది మనం లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ అని చూపిస్తే చాలమ్మా, you get your required result ma. For that we taken this ma, right? In this also again take combinations. These two things is one combination, this is other combination. I mean this is equal to mod Sn minus L is one combination. Next basically plus L dash minus Tn plus, I am writing like this ma, plus L minus Tn, sorry L dash minus Tn ma. Any problem is there? Sn minus L is one pair ma. Next what ma? Plus L dash minus Tn. I am writing like this ma. Any problem is there? Again this is less than or equal to what ma? Mod Sn minus L plus mod L dash minus Tn. Again reason is what ma? Mod A plus B is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B. This condition we use it ma, right? ఈ కండిషన్ మనం యూస్ చేసినామండి. Any problem is there? Yes, actually in this ma I want to take minus 1 common. If you can take minus 1 common, it is minus of Tn minus L dash, but inside the modulus minus gives what ma? Again plus or not. I mean mod L minus L dash minus Tn or Tn minus L dash one and the same or not. I mean this I am writing as it is less than or equal to mod Sn minus L. I am keeping as it is. In between these two things take minus 1 common ma. Minus 1 into Tn minus L dash. Any problem is there? This is mod minus 1 is what ma? 1 into mod this ma. Then this is less than or equal to mod Sn minus L plus mod Tn minus L dash, because mod minus 1 is 1 ma. Here I want to use this relation number 3 ma. According to number 3 this is what ma? Strictly less than epsilon by 2 plus it is less than epsilon by 2 ma. Since from relation number 3 ma, epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 is what ma? Less than epsilon. Now we got modulus of Sn minus Tn minus L minus L dash is less than epsilon ma, right? If I want to write complete relation, that is for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongings to z plus such that mod Sn minus Tn minus of L minus L dash is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. From this what do you say ma? Therefore limit Sn minus Tn is equal to L minus L dash, or limit Sn minus Tn as n tends to infinity equal to L minus L dash. That completes your total work. Whenever sequence Sn is converges to L and sequence Tn is converges to L dash ma, we proved sequence Sn plus Tn is Sn minus Tn is converges to what ma? L minus L dash ma. This completes your theorem number 12, ma, right? Like this, let us go for theorem number 13, ma. In this only small modification I am doing, ma. Theorem number 13. If limit Sn equal to L and limit Tn equal to L dash, then prove that limit Sn into Tn is equal to L into L dash. Limit Sn Tn is equal to L into L dash. Otherwise, if sequence Sn is converges to L and sequence Tn is converges to L dash, then we have to show that sequence Sn into Tn is converges to L into L dash. What is the meaning of this property, ma? The product of two convergent sequences is again convergent, ma. The product of two convergent sequences is again convergence, ma. Or if we can proceed multiplication of two convergent sequences, ma, again that new sequence is what, ma? Convergence only. That theoretically we have to show, ma. For that also up to here almost logic same with small modifications. Let us see those modifications, ma. First one is limit Sn is L, na? According to the definition of limit, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongs to z plus such that mod Sn minus Tn, mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon by 2, but instead of epsilon by 2 I am taking epsilon by 2 into mod Tn. Any problem is there? Basically mod Tn is positive number, ma. Epsilon by 2 into mod Tn gives least positive real number. Here again what we get, ma? This is less comparing with least positive real number. Why we adjust like this, ma? To get here strictly less than epsilon. Apart from that nothing is there, ma, right? In the similar way, come on to here, ma. Limit Tn is L dash, ma. Then for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m2 belongs to z plus such that mod Tn minus L dash is less than epsilon by 2 into mod s I taken, ma. Mod L dash instead of s I am taking L dash. Amma, sometimes they are giving s notation also here instead of L dash, right? Epsilon by 2 into mod L dash I taken. Any problem is there? Amma, notations L dash undalane rule ledamma. Sometimes they are giving here s and here s dash, ma, right? So that here it should be mod L, ma. Epsilon by 2 into mod L take, ma. Ante exam lo konisaalu ela ichinaru, if limit Sn is s, limit Tn is t, ma, then prove that limit Sn into Tn equal to s into t annarandi. Appudu meeru notations change cheskondi, amma. Otherwise shall I change notations for our convenience? Change chestanu better statement lo. If limit Sn is equal to s, just variety kosamenamma, Tn is equal to t, ma, then prove that limit Sn into Tn is equal to s into t, because in the material I given like this, ma. Or if sequence Sn is converges to s and sequence Tn is converges to t, ma, then prove that sequence Sn into Tn is converges to s into t, ma, right? You can now come on to here. Given that limit Sn is equal to s, ma, then by the definition of limit what we have, ma? For each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m1 belongs to z plus such that mod Sn minus s is less than epsilon by 2 into mod Tn I taken for all n is greater than or equal to m1. That is first relation, ma. Next, second given condition take, ma. They given that limit Tn is equal to t, ma. Again, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m2 belongs to z plus such that mod Tn minus t is less than epsilon by 2 into mod s, ma. ఏమీ లేదు, ఇంతకు ముందులో l కి బదులు s తీసుకున్నాం, l dash కి బదులు t. అంటే ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఎక్కువ ఇలా అడుగుతున్నారు కాబట్టి నోటేషన్స్ చేంజ్ చేసినాను ఇన్ దిస్, మా, రైట్? ఇన్ ప్రీవియస్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ ద ప్రీవియస్ వన్ లో కూడా l dash కి బదులు s and t ఇవ్వచ్చు ఇన్ థీరం నెంబర్ 11 and 12 ఆల్సో, మా. Any problem with this? In the next step let us combine these two relations, ma. For that take m is maximum of m1 and m2, ma. You can now combine them, ma. Then for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongs to z plus such that mod Sn minus s is what, ma? Less than epsilon by 2 into mod Tn. For our convenience we adjust like this, ma. And mod Tn minus t is less than epsilon by 2 into mod s for all n is greater than or equal to m. That is number 3. ఇక నౌ కమ్ ఆన్ టు రిక్వైర్డ్ కండిషన్. వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో హియర్ మా, ఇక్కడ మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాల్సింది ఏంటో చూడండి. టు ప్రూవ్ దిస్ రిజల్ట్ మా, ఇట్ ఈస్ సఫిషియంట్ టు షో దట్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఎప్సిలాన్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 దెర్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ m బిలాంగ్స్ టు z ప్లస్ సచ్ దట్ mod Sn into Tn minus St is less than epsilon, right? For that cause, in the next step, let us consider that mod Sn into Tn minus S into T. If we can show this is less than epsilon under this situation, ma, you say sequence Sn Tn converges to St or limit Sn Tn equal to St, ma. Any problem is there? ఏమైనా ఇన్కన్వీనియన్స్ ఉందా అక్కడ ఒక్కసారి అబ్జర్వ్ చేసుకోండమ్మా, రైట్? In the next step ma, here in the middle I want to subtract and add with same term. S into Tn తో మల్టీ as add చేస్తాను, subtract చేస్తాను, like this ma. This I written as it is, mod Sn into Tn minus S into Tn, sorry, minus S into Tn plus S into Tn minus St. Any problem is there? Here we are adding and subtracting Stn. Stn add చేస్తున్నాం, subtract చేస్తున్నాం, nothing changes there. In this again take two pairs ma. This is one combination, this is other combination. Take this combination ma. In this Tn directly you can take common. That means this you can write as modulus. Here if you can take Tn common ma, Tn into what we get ma, Sn minus S ma. Directly I am doing this work ma. Plus in between last two terms ma, take S common ma, plus S into Tn minus T. Any problem is there? Basically these two is this ma, these two combination is this ma, right? Again you can proceed, mod A plus B is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B ma. So that this is less than or equal to mod A means this ma, mod Tn directly I am writing into mod Sn minus S. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇంటర్నల్ కూడా అగైన్ ఐ టేకెన్ మాడ్యులస్ మా, ప్లస్ mod S into mod Tn minus T. Directly I proceed. Basically here condition is what ma, mod A plus B is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B, but again separate modulus I taken for this product and this product ma, right? Here clear reason I am writing, since mod A plus B is less than or equal to mod A plus mod B. Any problem is there? Here I want to use this relation number 3 ma. In place of this proceed this, in place of this proceed this ma. Then this is less than, strictly less than, because we are using this na here, so that this less than or equal to becomes what ma, strictly less than. This mod Tn I taken as it is ma, into what about this ma, this is strictly less than epsilon by 2 into mod Tn. Here to cancel this Tn, mod Tn ma, we adjusted here in the denominator mod Tn. Apart from that nothing logic there ma. Plus again this mod S into this is what ma, less than epsilon by 2 into mod S. అమ్మ మీకు డైరెక్ట్గా గుర్తు లేదనుకోండి, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఈ న్యూమరేటర్ని బట్టి ఇక్కడ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకోండి డినామినేటర్లో, దట్ సేమ్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ డూ హియర్ మా, రైట్? సిన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ n ఈజ్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు m ma, సిన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ రిలేషన్ నెంబర్ 3. ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లమ్ హియర్? నౌ this gets cancelled ma, this gets cancelled. Here epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 becomes what ma, epsilon or not. This is strictly less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. Yes, I want to recollect all the conditions ma. That is according to number 3 ma, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists m belongs to z plus such that mod Sn Tn minus St is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. From this we say limit of this is this ma. Therefore limit Sn into Tn is equal to what ma, S into T. This completes your above conditions ma. Whenever limit Sn is S and limit Tn is T ma, we proved limit Sn into Tn is equal to what ma, S into T ma, right? This is about your theorem number 13 ma. Any problem here ma, ఏమైనా inconvenience ఉందా? But what is the meaning of this ma? The product of two convergent sequences is again convergence. These properties remember in further stages ma, right? Yes, this is about theorem number 13. Yes. Now let us see theorem number 14 ma. If limit Sn equal to S and limit Tn is equal to T, where t is not equal to 0 and Sn is not equal to 0 for all n belongs to Z plus, then prove that limit Sn by Tn, limit Sn by Tn is equal to S by T. Or this same condition in the convergence part they may give like this: if sequence Sn is converges to S and sequence Tn is converges to T, where T is not equal to 0 and Sn is not equal to 0 for all n belongings to Z plus, then sequence Sn by Tn, sequence Sn by Tn is converges to S by T. But what is the meaning of this ma? The ratio of two convergent sequences again convergence, but there a small limitation is available. In that ratio ma, this T should not equal to 0. If T is 0, S by 0 will goes to undefined. To make this is well defined, we are taking T is not equal to 0 and Sn is also not equal to 0. Sorry, not Sn ma, it is Tn. Tn is also not equal to 0 ma. Tn is not equal to 0 for all n belongs to Z plus and Tn is not equal to 0 for all n belongs to Z plus, because this denominator sequence never be 0. If it is 0, something by 0 will goes to what ma? Undefined ma. To make well defined, these two quantities Tn and T never be zeros ma, right? Then the ratio of these two convergent sequences is again convergence ma. That is your above condition ma. Yes, to prove this condition ma, first I will take this given condition ma. After taking this, whenever limit Tn equal to T, I want to show that limit 1 by Tn is equal to 1 by T means reciprocal ma. We did this as a theorem in somewhere ma, in the previous case, but I am doing that again here. After that, I will show limit of this is equal to this ma, right? For that, first take this condition ma. Given that limit Tn is equal to T ma. This implies by the definition of limit ma, for each epsilon greater than 0, there exists m belongings to Z plus such that mod Tn minus T is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. Let it be, this is relation number 1 more, right? In the next step ma, I want to show that limit 1 by Tn is equal to 1 by T ma. Actually first my aim is what ma? We have to show limit 1 by Tn equal to 1 by T. But when do you say limit 1 by Tn equal to 1 by T ma? In this situation, if we can show mod 1 by Tn minus 1 by T is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m ma, you say limit of this is this ma. To prove this result, anyhow I want to use relation number 1 ma, that's why internally these conditions will get. So simply it is sufficient to show this is less than epsilon ma. For that, in the next step I want to consider this ma. What is that considering part ma? Let us consider mod 1 by Tn minus 1 by T ma. This is equal to mod, now take in the denominator T into Tn common ma. It is what ma? T minus Tn. Any problem is there? If you can simplify this. This we can write as mod T minus Tn by mod T into mod Tn. For numerator and denominator, I taken separate modulus. In the inside modulus, you can take minus common in the numerator, then mod T minus Tn or Tn minus T, one and the same. I mean this I am going to write as mod Tn minus T by mod T into mod Tn. Any problem is there? Here I want to use this relation. According to number 1, what is this ma? It is less than epsilon ma? Epsilon by mod T into mod Tn. For all n is greater than or equal to m since from 1. Understood or not? According to relation number 1 ma, this numerator is less than epsilon, so that this equality becomes less than epsilon by this denominator I written as it is ma. Any doubt? But already we know that epsilon by mod T into mod Tn is always less than epsilon. This is natural condition. Epsilon by something is always less than this epsilon or not. That is natural condition. Now here this is less than this which is less than epsilon. Then how can you write this statement Mod 1 by Tn minus 1 by T is less than epsilon is less than this which is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. From this what do you say దీని నుండి మనం ఏమనొచ్చమ్మా limit 1 by Tn is equal to 1 by T. Limit of this is this any problem let it be this is number 2 ఇది number 2 అనుకుందామండి. ఇక now come on to required condition. What is your required condition? We have to show limit of this is this. For that I am taking left side portion I mean let us take limit Sn by Tn. This is it possible to write limit Sn by Tn as Sn into 1 by Tn or not? Sn into 1 by Tn or Sn by Tn 1 and the same limit a into b equal to limit a into limit b. In the previous theorem number 11 we theorem number 13 we proceed right, that one we are using as property. According to that this you can write as limit Sn into limit 1 by Tn. Understood or not limit Sn into Tn is what limit Sn into limit Tn. Actually in the previous theorem number 13 what we proved if limit Sn is s, actually that condition is what if limit Sn is equal to s, limit Tn is equal to t, then what we proved limit Sn into Tn is equal to what s into t. Actual meaning of this is limit Sn into Tn is equal to s means what is it limit Sn or not, and t means what limit Tn or not. Understood? Limit Sn into Tn equal to limit Sn into limit Tn. That I proceed. Limit of this into this is what limit of this into limit of this, because already we proved this as theorem number 13 property దానే ప్రాపర్టీగా యూజ్ చేస్తున్నామమ్మా right. Up to here any problem but what is limit Sn in the statement they given limit Sn is what yes, this is equal to s into what is limit Tn here we got in relation number 2 1 by T. Since from 2 according to 2 limit 1 by Tn is 1 by T, limit Sn already in the statement they given yes this you can write as what s by T or not. That's all. We got limit Sn by Tn is equal to what s by T. This implies limit Sn by Tn is equal to what s by T. Any problem is there if limit Sn is equal to s and limit Tn equal to t, where t is not equal to 0 and Tn is not equal to 0, then we prove limit Sn by Tn is equal to what s by t right. But remember one thing here notations whatever it may be, sometimes they are taking this is L, this is L dash. If they can give like that here proceed those replacements instead of s take L instead of t take L dash notations whatever it may be, logic is important here right. But what is the meaning of this the ratio of two convergent sequences is again convergence. In that ratio denominator sequence never be 0 denominator sequence never contains 0 term 0 as a term ఇంకా క్లియర్గా చెప్పాలంటే ఆ డినామినేటర్ సీక్వెన్స్లో 0 అనే టర్మే ఎగ్జిస్ట్ కావద్దు. ఇన్ సచ్ కేస్ ది రేషియో ఆఫ్ టూ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్సెస్ ఈస్ అగైన్ కన్వర్జెన్స్ that is your theorem number 14 any problem with this? Yes, now let us see theorem number 15 which is very important theorem. It is individually very important, so many times in the examination they asked, and this proof we have to write in one of the dominating theorem in this chapter ఈ చాప్టర్ లో ఒక డామినేటింగ్ థియరం ఉంది, అందులో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 30% ఈ ప్రూఫ్ రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఇది ఇండివిజువల్గా చాలాసార్లు అడిగినారు, ప్లస్ ఇది సమ్ అదర్ థియరంలో కూడా మనం ప్రొసీడ్ అవ్వాల్సి ఉంటుంది. దట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఈజ్ ప్రూవ్ దట్ every convergent sequence is bounded. Prove that every convergent sequence is bounded. This is one of the strong property also. This condition gives what whenever you can take convergent sequence it is always bounded, no need to check it. ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ కన్వర్జెన్స్ అయ్యింది అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ బౌండెడ్. బట్ వెన్ డూ యూ సే వన్ సీక్వెన్స్ ఈస్ కన్వర్జెన్స్ మా? ఇఫ్ లిమిట్ ఆఫ్ ద సీక్వెన్స్ కెన్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్. ఒక ఎస్ఎన్ అనే సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకున్నామమ్మా. ఇఫ్ లిమిట్ ఎస్ఎన్ యాజ్ n tends to infinity we got some real number ma, then you say that sequence is convergence ma. In such case by this property you say that sequence is what ma? Bounded ma. అంటే every convergent sequence is bounded. That is the meaning of above condition ma. Let us proceed proof of it ma. ఇక ఒకసారి మనం ఈ ప్రూఫ్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామమ్మా. రైట్, నౌ దే ఆర్ ప్రొసీడింగ్ దట్ టేక్ ఏ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ మా. వాడు ఏమంటున్నాడు మనకు స్టేట్మెంట్లో, ఒక కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకోండి అండ్ ప్రూవ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ బౌండెడ్. బట్ వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ మా, it should converges to some point na. I want to take that convergent sequence is Sn ma and that point is L ma. That means let us take a sequence Sn is converges to L. Let us proceed. A sequence Sn is converges to L ma. Now we have to show this sequence is bounded ma. That completes our condition. అమ్మ ఇక్కడ ఎల్ అనేది లేదు స్టేట్మెంట్లో. ఒక కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకోండి అన్నారు. కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకోండి అంటే ఇట్ షుడ్ కన్వర్జెస్ టు సమ్ పాయింట్ నా. ఆ పాయింటే ఎల్గా తీసుకున్నాం. దట్ సీక్వెన్స్ వీ టేకెన్ యాజ్ ఎస్ఎన్ మా. నౌ వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో దిస్ సీక్వెన్స్ ఎస్ఎన్ ఈస్ బౌండెడ్ మా. ఫ్రమ్ దట్ యూ కెన్ గెట్ యువర్ కంక్లూజన్ మా. రైట్, బట్ వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ వన్ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ మా, ఇఫ్ సీక్వెన్స్ ఎస్ఎన్ ఈస్ కన్వర్జెస్ టు ఎల్ మా, బై ద డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ మా, ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఎప్సిలాన్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 there exists m belongings to z plus such that mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. Any problem is there? Just we proceed convergence definition ma. In the next step let us remove here modulus ma. If we can remove modulus here, what we get ma? Minus epsilon is less than Sn minus L is less than plus epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. Any problem? After that remove L ma. For that add L on both sides. Then what we get ma? This implies L minus epsilon is less than Sn is less than L plus epsilon for all n is greater than or equal to m. Up to here any problem ma? But what is the meaning of this last line ma? As a last line meaning enti okkar chuzdamma. After m, whatever terms here available ma, all those lies between these two things. That means after m what we have ma? Sm plus 1, Sm plus 2, Sm plus 3, Sm plus 4 and so on ma. So many terms exist, infinitely many terms. All those must lies between these two things. That means L minus epsilon is less than Sm plus 1 is less than L plus epsilon. L minus epsilon is less than Sm plus 2 is less than L plus epsilon. L minus epsilon is less than Sm plus 3 is less than L plus epsilon and so on. Basically in sequence Sn what are the terms? Total terms, actual terms S1, S2, S3, S4 and so on. Somewhere we get Sm. After that Sm plus 1, then Sm plus 2, Sm plus 3 and so on. This is complete expansion ma. In this ma, from here all the terms are lies in where ma? L minus epsilon and L plus epsilon. అంటే ఇక్కడి వరకే బౌండ్స్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి. ఈ టర్మ్స్ అన్నిటికీ L minus epsilon is lower bound and L plus epsilon is upper bound ma. But we need bounds for total sequence ma. మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? టోటల్ సీక్వెన్స్ కి బౌండ్స్ కావాలమ్మా. ఇక్కడ మిస్సింగ్ టర్మ్స్ ఏంటి ఇంకా మనకి? S1, S2 సో అని Sm. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం చేస్తాను, వీటిని కూడా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తూ ఐ వాంట్ టు డిఫైన్ లోయర్ అండ్ అప్పర్ బౌండ్ ఆఫ్ ది సీక్వెన్స్ మా. ఫ్రమ్ దట్ యూ సే సీక్వెన్స్ Sn ఈస్ బౌండెడ్ మా. అర్థమైందా లేదమ్మా? డ్యూ టు దట్ కాజ్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టేక్ టూ టర్మ్స్ మా, టూ రియల్ నెంబర్స్ మా, k1 అండ్ k2 మా. ఐ వాంట్ టు టేక్ k1 ఈజ్ మినిమమ్ ఆఫ్ హియర్ మిస్సింగ్ టర్మ్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్ మా? S1, S2, S3 and so on Sm. These are missing terms ma. After that all these terms lies in where ma? L minus epsilon, L plus epsilon. In this minimum is what ma? L minus epsilon. I want to write here ma. That means I want to take k1 is what ma? These missing terms and this minimum ma. In all these numbers which is minimum, once concentrate, that is your k1 ma. And also let us go through K2 as new real number ma, maximum of those missing terms ma. What is that? S1, S2, S3 and so on, Sm and this upper bound ma, L plus epsilon. యాక్చువల్గా ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇక్కడ నుండి బౌండ్స్ వచ్చినవి, బట్ అన్నిటికీ బౌండ్స్ కావాలి. అందుకే ఏం చేస్తాను, ఈ మిస్సింగ్ టర్మ్స్లో మినిమం అండ్ దిస్ అన్నిట్లో ఏదైతే మినిమం ఉందో అది K1గా తీసుకున్నాను. దీస్ మిస్సింగ్ టర్మ్స్ అండ్ దిస్ మ్యాక్సిమమ్ మా, అందులో మ్యాక్సిమం రిజల్ట్ K2గా తీసుకున్నాను. ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ డిఫైన్ K1 అండ్ K2 లైక్ దిస్ మా, ఈజ్ ఇట్ దిస్ రిలేషన్ ఈజ్ పాసిబుల్ ఆర్ నాట్? వన్స్ లుక్ మా, K1 ఈజ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు L minus epsilon. ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ దేర్? Because if suppose in all these things ma, other than L minus epsilon is minimum ma, then K1 is less than L minus epsilon ma, because K1 is minimum of all these things. Suppose ఇందులో L minus epsilon minimum అయ్యింది అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు K1 is equal to L minus epsilon. That's why here relation between K1 and L minus epsilon is what ma, this or not. But L minus epsilon is already what ma, less than Sn or not here, right? Is less than L plus epsilon ma. Once again come on here ma, K2 is what ma, maximum of all these things ma. If suppose in all these terms ma, other than L plus epsilon is maximum ma, then K2 L plus epsilon is less than K2 ma, strictly less than K2 ma. అర్థమైందిలే మా, వీటిలో ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాల్యూస్లో L plus epsilon కాకుండా మిగతా ఏదైనా మ్యాక్సిమం అయింది అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు K2 ఈజ్ మ్యాక్సిమం కంపేరింగ్ టు L plus epsilon or not, or L plus epsilon is less comparing with K2 or not? Absolutely. If suppose L plus epsilon is maximum in all these numbers ma, then K2 and L plus epsilon one and the same or not, because K2 is maximum of all these things ma. In such case L plus epsilon is less than or equal to K2 or not. అర్థమైందా లేదమ్మా? This is the condition for all n belongs to Z plus. అసలు అర్థమైందా? ఫర్ ఆల్ n గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు m ఉన్నదాన్ని ఫర్ ఆల్ n బిలాంగ్స్ టు Z ప్లస్కి మనం రీకన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేయడానికి వీ ప్రొసీడ్ వన్ న్యూ రిలేషన్ మా. అండర్స్టూడ్? But again I want to reduce this relation ma. Here this is less than or equal to this, which is strictly less than this, means this should be less than this or not ma. K1 is less than Sn. Again this is less than this, it is less than or equal to this, means it should be less than K2 or not. Is less than K2 for all n belongings to Z plus. Any problem here? That means each and every term of the sequence lies between two real numbers K1 and K2. Then here K1 is lower bound and K2 is upper bound of the sequence Sn. Now we say sequence Sn is what ma? Bounded or not? Therefore clearly I am writing sequence Sn is bounded where K2 is lower bound and K1 is lower bound, K1 is lower bound and K2 is upper bound of sequence Sn. Initially we taken sequence Sn is convergent ma, we proved it is what ma? Bounded. Like this, if we can take any convergent sequence, it is always what ma? Bounded or not. Hence final conclusion is every convergent sequence is bounded. Every convergent sequence is bounded. This is your regular statement ma. But once see, what about converse of it ma? Is it converse of theorem number 15 above statement is true or not? Converse of above statement need not be true ma. Every bounded sequence need not be convergent ma. ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ బౌండెడ్ అయ్యిందంటే 100% కన్వర్జెంట్ కావాలని రూల్ లేదు. బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ I want to take sequence Sn is equal to -1 whole to the power of n such that n belongs to Z plus. This sequence I taken ma. Is it bounded or not? Which is bounded? Already in the boundedness we discussed this ma. Here -1 is infimum and 1 is supremum ma. -1 is infimum and 1 is supremum of it, so that it is bounded ma. Because if you can expand it, the term should be what ma? -1 1 -1 1 -1 1. In that minimum 1 is what ma? Infimum, maximum is of supremum ma. Minimum is -1 infimum ma, maximum 1 supremum ma. Whenever one sequence has infimum and supremum ma, it should be bounded, so that it is bounded ma. But is it convergent? But it is not convergent. Already we know limit minus 1 whole to the power of n as n tends to infinity is not exist. We did like problem. Limit minus 1 whole to the power of n as n tends to infinity is not exist. If limit is not exist means what? It is not convergent. Now this sequence is not convergent but it is bounded. From this you say every bounded sequence need not be convergent. There may or may not convergent. ఒక బౌండెడ్ సీక్వెన్స్ తీసుకుంటే అది కన్వర్జెన్స్ అవ్వచ్చు అవ్వకపోవచ్చు, బట్ ఎవ్రీ కన్వర్జెంట్ సీక్వెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ వాట్ నో బౌండెడ్. ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ కన్వర్జెన్స్ అయ్యిందంటే మట్టుకు 100% ఆ సీక్వెన్స్ ఏమవుతుందమ్మా బౌండెడ్ అవుతుంది. బట్ కాన్వర్స్ నీడ్ నాట్ బి ట్రూ డ్యూ టు దిస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మా. ఈ కాన్వర్స్ పార్ట్ మా సపోజ్ ఎగ్జామ్లో మీకు అడిగితే రాయండి. ఇఫ్ దే కెన్ ఆస్క్ దిస్ స్టేట్మెంట్, ఇఫ్ దే ఆస్క్ దిస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ మా జస్ట్ స్టాప్ హియర్. ఇఫ్ దే కెన్ గివ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లైక్ దిస్ మా, prove that every convergent sequence is bounded and explain converse of it with suitable example ma. They write this complete proof, after that they write these lines ma. Converse of above statement need not be true due to this reason. That completes your total work ma. This is about one of the important theorem in this chapter ma, right?